From fueling your car to driving global industries, U.S. oil isn't just energy, it's power. But what happens when the wells start running dry? From the fields of Texas to the frozen tundra of Alaska, discover how oil became America's most powerful resource and what that means for our future. Today's video, where we'll dive into 5 key aspects of U.S. oil that fuel the strength of our economy. Energy powers our world, fueling everything from our homes to our industries. But one energy resource stands out as the lifeblood of our modern society: oil. In the U.S., 3 regions dominate oil production: Texas, North Dakota, and Alaska. These areas are not just places on a map, they're the engines driving America's energy independence. But oil is more than just fuel. It's a key player in global economics. So here's a question to ponder. How does this black gold keep the U.S. at the forefront of the global stage? Think about it. The answer might surprise you. The story of the U.S. oil industry begins in a quiet town in Pennsylvania back in 1859. When Edwin Drake drilled the first successful oil well in Titusville, Pennsylvania, he tapped into more than just oil. He unleashed a new era of energy. The discovery sparked a rush, turning oil from a mere curiosity into the lifeblood of industrialization. Railroads, factories, and even the lamps that lit up American homes relied on this black gold. Fast forward to 1901. Thousands of miles away in the vast plains of Texas, something extraordinary happened. At a place called Spindletop, a geyser of oil shot 150 feet into the air, forever changing Texas's destiny. Spindletop wasn't just a discovery, it was a revolution. In a single day, it made Texas the center of the oil universe, paving the way for the rise of oil giants like Texaco and Gulf Oil. The world would never be the same. But the story doesn't end in Texas. In 1968, explorers struck gold in the frozen wilderness of Alaska, discovering the Prudhoe Bay oil field, one of the largest in North America. And then, decades later, in the 2000s, North Dakota's Bakken Shale emerged as a new frontier, thanks to advancements in drilling technology. Together, these regions have become key players in the global oil game. From Pennsylvania to Texas and from Alaska to North Dakota, the U.S. oil industry has shaped not just the nation's economy, but the very course of history. What began with a small well in 1859 has evolved into a vast network powering the world. And so, the story of American oil continues, fueling innovation, driving progress, and writing new chapters in the saga of energy. America's oil legacy, from the ground up. Oil. It's the driving force behind the U.S. economy. Every time you hop into a car, board a plane, or see a truck on the road, oil is powering that journey. From the streets of New York City to the skies over Los Angeles, oil fuels more than just vehicles. It fuels movement. Whether it's the gas in our cars or the jet fuel in our planes, oil is the lifeblood of the transportation industry, keeping America on the move. But transportation is just the beginning. Step inside a factory and you'll find oil at work here too. It's not just powering machines, it's the foundation of countless products we use every day. From the plastics in your smartphone to the chemicals in everyday goods, oil is a crucial ingredient in manufacturing. It's the unseen hero in the production of everything from clothing to electronics, driving innovation and keeping industries humming. And then, there's energy security. Domestic oil production means less reliance on foreign sources, giving the U.S. greater control over its energy future. It's not just about powering our lives, it's about protecting our economy and national security. Every barrel of oil produced here at home strengthens the U.S. position on the global stage, ensuring that the energy we need is always within reach. And let's not forget the people behind the scenes. The oil industry is a powerhouse of job creation, supporting millions of jobs across the country. From drilling in remote locations to refining and distributing fuel, countless Americans depend on oil for their livelihood. These are the people who make sure that oil not only fuels our cars but also fuels our economy. Their work drives local economies, supports families, and builds communities. In transportation, industry, security, and jobs, oil is more than just a resource. It's the engine that drives the U.S. economy. From the ground to your hands, its impact is everywhere, powering progress and fueling the American dream. Oil, powering America's future. Deep in the heart of Texas lies a treasure trove of energy, the Permian Basin, one of the richest oil fields in the world. Spanning over 86,000 square miles, the Permian Basin has been fueling Texas for nearly a century. But in recent years, it's become a global powerhouse, producing millions of barrels of oil every day. This black gold isn't just boosting Texas's economy, it's driving the entire nation. The wealth generated here supports jobs, funds schools, and powers industries across the U.S. But Texas isn't the only oil giant in the U.S. Let's head north to the Bakken Formation in North Dakota, a game-changer in America's energy story. In just a few short years, the Bakken went from being a quiet, overlooked formation to one of the most prolific oil fields in the country. Its rapid development transformed North Dakota, turning it into one of the top oil-producing states. With this boom came jobs, prosperity, and a population surge. North Dakota's small towns grew almost overnight, driven by the relentless pursuit of energy. Now, let's journey to the frozen north, Alaska, where the Prudhoe Bay oil field stands as a testament to human ingenuity and resilience. Drilling in the Arctic is no easy task. The challenges are immense: sub-zero temperatures, remote locations, and a fragile environment. But despite these hurdles, Prudhoe Bay remains one of the largest oil fields in North America. To move this precious resource, engineers constructed the Trans-Alaska Pipeline, a marvel of modern engineering. Stretching over 800 miles, it carries oil from the icy north to the warm waters of Valdez, where it can be shipped to markets around the world. From the sun-drenched fields of Texas to the rugged plains of North Dakota and the icy frontiers of Alaska, these oil reserves are more than just resources. They are the backbone of America's energy independence. Texas, North Dakota, Alaska, fueling America's future, one barrel at a time. Oil, the energy source that powers our world. But at what cost? The impact of oil extraction on our environment and economy is a story of both progress and challenges. The extraction of oil, while essential for modern life, comes with significant environmental consequences. From pollution of air and water to the destruction of habitats, the footprint of the oil industry is far-reaching. Oil spills can devastate ecosystems, leaving lasting scars on both wildlife and communities. The delicate balance of nature is often the first casualty in our pursuit of energy. But the challenges aren't just environmental. The oil industry is also highly sensitive to economic fluctuations. When oil prices soar, so does prosperity in oil-rich regions. But when prices plummet, entire communities can be left reeling. Boom and bust cycles are a harsh reality for oil-dependent areas. The wealth that oil brings can vanish just as quickly, leaving behind empty towns and shattered economies. Navigating these challenges requires more than just innovation. It demands regulation and policy. State and federal governments play a crucial role in shaping the oil industry, from environmental protections to economic incentives. Policies can promote safer practices and cleaner technologies, but they can also make or break the economic viability of oil production. Striking the right balance is a constant struggle. The story of oil is one of contrasts: environmental risks and economic rewards, progress and peril. As we move forward, the challenge remains. How do we harness the power of oil while protecting the planet and stabilizing our economy? The choices we make today will shape the world of tomorrow. The future of U.S. oil is being shaped by innovation. Technological advancements like hydraulic fracturing and horizontal drilling have revolutionized the industry, unlocking vast reserves and boosting production like never before. These cutting-edge technologies have turned once inaccessible oil fields into thriving hubs of activity, propelling the U.S. to the forefront of global oil production. As a major player in the global oil market, the U.S. now wields significant influence over prices and supply chains. American oil is not just fueling domestic needs, it's shaping energy dynamics worldwide. From the bustling ports of Houston to the energy markets of Asia, U.S. oil is a key component in the global energy equation, driving economic growth and stability. But as we look to the future, the landscape is evolving. The push towards renewable energy is gaining momentum, challenging the oil industry to adapt and innovate once again. While oil remains a cornerstone of our energy infrastructure, the industry is increasingly investing in cleaner technologies and exploring new ways to coexist with renewables, ensuring a balanced energy future. The future of U.S. oil isn't just about what's beneath the ground. It's about how we harness it, how we lead in the global market, and how we embrace the change towards a more sustainable tomorrow. U.S. oil, innovating for today, adapting for tomorrow. Oil has been the backbone of the U.S. economy, fueling transportation, driving industry, and shaping the economic landscape of Texas, North Dakota, and Alaska. But as we navigate environmental challenges and explore future prospects, the role of oil remains as critical as ever. As the world shifts toward cleaner energy, a vital question emerges. How will the U.S. balance its reliance on oil with the urgent need for sustainability? We want to hear from you. Share your thoughts on the future of oil in the U.S. in the comments below. And if you're interested in more in-depth analyses of crucial economic topics, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel.